I got one. Yep, that's one. Flipping reds, bro. Flipping reds. Poggers. Oh, that's not a rock. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Hunter Fisher. Welcome back to another epi banger video. We are out at the inshore spot today again, once more. Hopefully to get on some reds, and I'm gonna be using some neds and stuff like that. We're gonna be doing essentially ultralight only for all our inshore species today. There's been some good action from a couple of my buddies who have had a lot of good luck out here, so I'm really excited to come back out here and fish again. It's really freaking cold. I'm wearing 2 layers, and for me to wear 2 layers, it's gotta be pretty cold. So far, I'm really hoping that we can get on a few. I'm using some Ned rigs, some pro streams and stuff like that. Today's video is actually sponsored by Shop Karl. If you guys haven't heard of Shop Karl already, I've talked about it a ton on my channel. Essentially what it is the best place to get your tackle for the cheapest price available. So say for example, the pro shrooms, I'm using it essentially for all my Ned rigs today, you can pick up at Shop Karl's for a discounted price compared to any other retailer on the market right now. And that is all free within the first month. You get free shipping, free discounts, free everything within the first month. Essentially you get all those things for free. It is an awesome experience, especially if you want to save money on your tackle. If you're somebody like me, I'm a penny pincher, I'm a college student, I ain't got money to spend like that. So if you guys want to check out some places to save the most money on your tackle, go check out Shop Karl's. But I think I'm done talking for today. I'm going to talk more throughout the video. I think it's going to be a long day today, and I will see you guys on the GoPro. I got one. I don't know what it is. It feels like a red. It's a red. Not a bad one either. Dang, I stuck him. Thanks for biting, buddy. All right, guys, first fish of the day was on that ultralight. Actually, that was a 7.6 ultralight. This rod I want to do a review on. I think I might do that while I'm out here today. Talk a little bit about this rod and how much I actually love it. But what I was using there was a 2-inch B vibe on an 1/8 ounce jig head, just slow rolling on the bottom. And I found essentially where there's a hole right there, and pretty much all the species that love to sit in here love to sit on that hole. So I've been essentially just following that pattern, following that consistently with small baits. Oh, they'll be out here soon. Got one? I think I'm about to have one too. Here. What you got? Yeah, it's a red. Dude, that setup's slaying, isn't it? I know, dude. I'm telling you, if you want a light tackle setup, that's it. It'll do everything you want. Wacky rigs, weightless flukes, everything. Probably some micro swim baits too. Flipping reds, bro. Flipping reds. Yeah, I've also seen some fish with gill rod out here. Yeah. Well, I thought my buddy was out here. You got one? Oh, dude, pog. I'm over here undoing my line right now. Show me it. Dang, there you go. See, I told you there's flounder out here. The wind's probably going nuts. He's a dink though. Look at his tiny fillets. You can see him. That's funny. Sick. Ned rig for the win. That's a rock, mother hecker. I came off of it. Let's go. Poggers. Oh, that's not a rock. Yep. That's a trout, actually. Let me come underneath you. All right, I'm just gonna flip him up the dam.
Well, I guess, yeah, I could have backed up.
Yep. I just saw him come up top, so I was like, oh, that's a trout. He's a dink, though. I love how I switched to pink. Heck yeah. I just saw a not a dark sleeper, a fat sleeper. The fat sleeper gobies is what I've been trying to essentially.
You want?
Yep, that's one.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Fucking nice.
There we go. That's all, dude. You think it's long enough? Yeah, he's like just under. I just want to take a picture of him. To be honest, I don't want to keep one this small. And then my buddy Devin. Oh, jeez, bro. Trout? Is that finally the trout? No, it's a redfish. No, it's a trout. No, it's a redfish, bro. Yeah, it's a redfish. You're liking that setup, aren't you? It's a lot of fun just because if you're somebody who likes to fish for trout or redfish, it can slam a hook set. So, let me come walk up on you. Oh, well, never mind. You let him go already. All right, guys, so this is about the end of the video. The reason why it's actually really short is because for some reason my GoPro actually glitched out and I lost about roughly half a dozen fish catches, so I don't really know what to do with the rest of the video other than talk about gear. So the gear that I was using more specifically, I'll show you guys, is this right here, and as well as my Alphas Air setup, but I'm going to explain what both setups are to you guys. So this right here is the Curado BFS in the right hand model, and their 8.1 to 1 gear ratio. I'm actually using the Bass Pro Shops Carbon Light rod and the medium light 7-foot loadout. It's actually rated for 16.5 ounce. So far the testing of this rod has not been bad. If you guys really want rod reviews, let me know down in the comments below, because I think I'm going to start trying to do more rod reviews just to see if maybe it does good on the channel. I think it might do good. But the line setup is actually 8-pound Beyond Braid in camo. It's a really dope color, and I actually really love Beyond Braid so far. I've been having nothing but good luck on it. I've actually heard a lot of people have bad reviews, and I honestly don't know where that's coming from, because you guys see it in the video, you guys see it in the application, you guys see it on my channel. There is nothing wrong with this braid. This braid is actually one of my favorite braids I've ever tried. I actually hate Power Pro. I hate Power Pro. I hate Spider Wire. I hate J8 or whatever the Daiwa braid is. I hate all those different braids. This braid has been awesome for me, guys. I also have the Gomexis Court knobs, which I'll leave a link to. I'm also using a Pro Shrooms right there. That's Z-Man Pro Shrooms in the 1/10 ounce head color, as well as the Salt Strong Fred color. So if you guys want to go check out some Salt Strong products, I'm going to leave a link down in the description below so you guys can go check that out and pick up some for yourself. It always helps me out, especially because I'm going to be doing a lot more work with Salt Strong soon, because I'm getting into the inshore game so deep, so heavily, that it only just makes sense for me. I'm wanting to do more like black drum fishing and stuff like that. I have a setup that I can actually use for heavier saltwater fishing that I think would be phenomenal to try, and I think it would be awesome. But I'm really just focusing on that light game right now. If you guys are really skeptical about trying out BFS or even ultralight, actually I'll show you one more setup, guys. So this right here, guys, is the first setup that I caught a fish on that day. This is actually an all Bass Pro combo, and essentially what it is, it's the Bass Pro Carbon Light right there. It's a Johnny Morris edition, $79.99, but I have it spooled up with 6-pound Cast King X13 finesse braid. It's about a 1500 size. So by the way, guys, if you don't know, most Bass Pro spinning reels are actually made in the same factory as a Daiwa. Technically speaking, I'm not supposed to say that, but I would tell you only the truth here, and I want you guys to get a good bang for your buck offer. And honestly, if you want a good Daiwa-like reel, Bass Pro is where to go. And the rod I'm actually using is called the Airstream PTC. The PTC stands for panfish, trout, and crappie, and that means essentially it is a little bit different than normal ultralights, and that is the reason I bought it. So recently, Species.Spotlight on Instagram, I hit him up asking him questions about what he uses for ultralight, what he's into for ultralight, because he does a lot of inshore ultralight fishing, which I wanted to get more into. So I tried out this rod right here because it cost me a lot less than usual, people, because it's a Bass Pro rod that's only 60 bucks, and then you got to consider that I'm an employee of Bass Pro, so I'm obviously going to get a discount. I actually was only using 10-pound leader, and I was actually using 10-pound leader in all my setups, by the way, guys. So if you guys want to go check that out down below for everything that I'm doing, I'm literally going to leave so many details down in the description down below, and whenever you click those things, it helps me out so much. I was using actually the 1/8 ounce jig head from Finna Fish merch. If you guys want to leave, I'll leave a link for that. And I also was using the 2-inch Fire Tiger B Vibe from Eurotackle. Great color. It's my favorite color of the B Vibe so far, and it performs phenomenally. So eventually, guys, I'm actually going to do a review on the Airstream rod. If you guys want to go check that out, I'm going to have that coming out soon. Don't know how soon. I'm grinding out videos right now. I'm actually doing most of my editing in the last 2 days. I've just been having the free time, having the time to do it. I've been grinding. I don't know. Sometimes I get in these moods where I want to grind like this. I want to get stuff done. And today's one of those days, and yesterday was one of them days too. If you guys liked that rod, I'm going to drop a review on it, and you guys can go check it out. This is a review from a Bass Pro employee. If I was going to tell you it's bad, I would tell you it's bad. But I love this rod so far. It's an actual fast action. Unlike other ultralights, it's literally a fast action. It hook sets so well. So I love it so far. Can't wait to fish with it some more. Get into some more ultralight fishing. I think that is it today, guys. I am done talking. My arm is getting tired of holding this camera, even though it's lighter and a lot less heavier, whatever. But I am done talking about it today, guys. If you want to go check out all the gear that I use down below, click those links. Helps me out in the long run. I also can't wait for you guys to love this video so far. Remember, if you guys want to go check out Shop Karl's for a discount on those pro shrooms, go click my link down below and just type in pro shrooms and it'll pull it right up for you. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you for watching so far, and remember, fish fair, man.